Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Elizibar. We are going to talk about Robin 2, The Joker's Wild. I got this for free at Graham Cracker Comics out of the 50-cent bin because I went out on Wednesday. You get 3 free comic books out of the 50-cent bins there on Wednesday. Huh. Weird. Yeah. It's kind of cool. I got it because of the holofoil, which actually is not like printed on the cover. It looks like it's actually a sticker that was applied, which is kind of a shame, but it does look pretty cool. Now, like observation number one, you got this very, very cape-heavy, dramatic, bat-like Batman on the cover. You would think Batman would be somewhere in the book, right? Right? He's not. I don't think he's like in a single panel in this entire book. Oh, hey, the Back to the Future cartoon. I remember that. That was actually a lot of fun. But the book itself is actually pretty enjoyable. The Joker gets busted out of Arkham Asylum, of course, and he goes to hang out with his old gang. Mr. Freeze is like, I run this gang. 30 seconds later, the Joker has, as you can see, taken out Mr. Freeze. Wah, wah. This maybe is a little too easy, but that's just kind of setting up that the Joker is going to be the villain. This is a very old school way to draw the Joker, too. The really exaggerated mouth, the tall, long, thin head. Like, this is pretty old school, the way the Joker looks here. I don't think anybody's drawn the Joker like this in a while. Oh, you know what? Before we, jump super far into this, let's see, credit page. Look at the credits. So, Chuck Dixon writing. All right. Tom Lyle pencils, Bob Smith ink, Adrienne. Like, I've heard these names before, but I couldn't tell you what else they'd forked on. You got Denny O'Neil as the editor. You know it's got to be pretty good, right? And if that's what your thought is, if your thought was this has got to be pretty good, you're right. It is pretty good. Early '90s Batman comic. It's hard to go wrong, man. It's hard to go wrong. Oh, look here. Let's look at this other ad. The links, man. I wanted one of these so bad when I was a kid. It had alien syndrome and stuff on it, and it looked like it was dope. I never got one. I don't think I ever actually saw one. Period, except in magazines. So, yeah. It's, was it even any good? Does anybody know? The funniest thing happened. Yeah, the Joker gets busted out of Arkham. He takes out Mr. Freeze, takes back over the gang. Meanwhile, we got some school nanigans going on. Because Tim Drake, he's a teenager. It means he's got school. He's got to do school stuff. There's lots of... Man, I love old comic book ads. I think the world is a worse place without these obviously rip-off ads going on over here. Are all these even real? Oh, look at that, man. I remember these Charles Atlas ads. Dynamic tension starts giving you results you can feel, and your friends will notice. Big, useful muscles gain weight if needed. Pot belly. Send name and address for free information to Charles Atlas. Yeah! Good times. So we get some setup. This whole book basically just setting up what's coming. Now, I've never read this miniseries, so I don't know what's coming. Whenever one of Master Bruce's more formidable hooligans visits Gotham, it is my duty to peruse the dailies for possible crimes. I think our crime is right here. We just have to figure out the connection in the Joker's mind. Go pay a visit to Osgood Pellinger. That's right. Let's get the van rolling, Alfie. That's disrespectful. Respect your elders, Tim. So they go to talk to that scientist, and they get there just in time for the Joker to be kidnapping him and making a getaway. And this is the reason why I got the book out right here. There's two things in these couple of pages, or this one page, in fact, that's awesome. You got Tim Drake up here. They're trying to shoot him, trying to get rid of him. Punches through the windshield with his staff. I wouldn't want to be on the inside of the car when he does that. even with safety glass, that shattered glass is going to go everywhere. Somebody's getting like a piece of glass in their eye. It's bad. But it's a great action sequence. The previous page, he's like landing on top, and the Joker quips something. It's good stuff. Very classic, very classy. Then here, you look at the shock. Look at the shock. I killed you. And then this, like over here, the Joker, the angle we're viewing him at, he's safely away from this break in the glass. But here, he's like leaned, he's turned, camera shifted, and now we're viewing the Joker through the break in the glass. And so, what you end up with isn't just like a picture of this madman surprised Joker. It's the broken mind of the Joker actually in a panel as he goes, I killed you. I think that's just a really great touch to show he's crazy. Like, you could have set this camera anywhere and you would have still had a good panel. Okay, maybe not anywhere. Like, maybe you set the panel like underneath the car looking at the road, it wouldn't be a great panel. But you know what I mean? If you put this panel from almost any angle looking at the Joker, you probably would have had a pretty good panel. But this is like master level choice to really set off the drama, to really let everybody know what was up. Excellent choice. This little story was a hoot to read. As you can see, like I said, it's set up. Robin and Alfred get together. The Joker's kidnapped the criminal, or not criminal, the like scientist, smart guy. And what's happening? What's going to happen? I don't know. I kind of want to read the next issue. Unfortunately, I don't have the next issue, so I can't read. Oh, look at my reflection in the holofoil. This holofoil cover, super gimmicky and pointless. I don't really know why it's here. It doesn't add anything to the book. Maybe if it was a Joker instead of Robin, then the Joker's Wild would kind of go with it. Maybe there's a different picture on each book. I don't know. I've never read this many. You all out there, you have a great day. Take care of yourself. If you see this in a 50-cent bin and you have not read it, can recommend that you just go ahead and get it out of the bin, take it up there, take 2 quarters out, plus sales tax, put them down, and buy this book and read it, because this was pretty fun. It's a pretty interesting setup. Anytime the Joker's breaking out of Arkham, some of the best episodes of like the Batman animated series were ones that started with the Joker breaking out of Arkham. Like the one where he does the Christmas special TV show thing to kill Batman. Like, that was pretty cool. Alright, you guys take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time, I hope. And bye-bye.